Hello everyone, I am Devraj Gupta and I am the presenter for this week topic on difference between approaches of Hammer and Rummler on business process change. Here are the learning objectives. I'm going to mainly speak about Gary Rummler's theory of business process change and Michael Hammer's theory of business process change. First of all, what is a business process architecture? Business process architecture is the blueprint of an organization which defines the major processes and their corresponding relationship in an organization. Business process change theories. Process improvement gurus Gary Rummler and Michael Hammer provided two different approaches for process improvement. However, their main idea for process improvement was premised on similar concept that traditional managers need to visualize the organization as a whole rather than thinking primarily in terms of divisions, departments, or their own functional unit. Ramler communicated his thought process through his classic book, Improving Performance: How to Manage the White Space on the Organization Chart. Ramler's approach emphasized on viewing the organization from systems perspective. In essence, an organization was a system that took inputs and generated outputs. Ramler further stressed that internal and external entities in an organization ecosystem are connected and managers need to have broad view of how everything was connected to everything else. Ramler did not focus on IT for achieving process improvement, instead focused on creating relationship map which highlighted the flows and relationship that actually added value and produced products for customers. Michael Hammer's take on business process reengineering was little different. Hammer based his theory on the work of Michael Porter's value chain. His perspective of viewing organization was a collection of value chains. He would begin business process change by creating a list of value chains in an organization and then subsequently focus on redesign effort on one value chain at a time. Hammer also argued that previous generation managers leveraged IT for automation to simply improve the efficiency of departmental functions without redesigning them. Michael Hammer conveyed this argument on his paper on reengineering work, Don't Automate, Obliterate. IT could drive the change to redesign a completely new process rather to make an existing process faster. Here are the summary of differences between the two theories. The key difference is that Ramler viewed organization as a system with single value chain, whereas Hammer viewed the organization as multiple value chains. Okay, so let's consider the example of Michelin Corporation to illustrate the two discussed theories. Ramler would view Michelin as a system with single value chain and would showcase the relationship with internal and external entities as shown in the slide. Hammer would view Michelin as an organization having two different value chains. One value chain focuses on manufacturing, which produces and sells tire, and other value chain focuses on research and publication of restaurant guides. Coming to the conclusion, both Michael Hammer and Gary Rummler stressed on understanding organization as a whole. Here the key is to think of entire process and to understand how a specific process fits within a larger process and ultimately within the value chain. Hammer advocated the fact to view organization as a collection of value chains, whereas Rambler advocated the fact to view organization as system with single value chain. Coming to the question, how do you see IT as key enabler for business process engineering? Hammer emphasized on using IT effectively to redesign business process, whereas Rambler emphasized on the human factor. Please post your answers on the discussion board and I'm looking forward to see the post. Thank you everyone for your time on this presentation.